What's up, people of YouTube and hacks and crypto and all that good stuff? Today I'm going to talk to you about the fee burning mechanism of pulsex and how that would reduce, compared to other exchanges like Uniswap, which don't have the burn fee. The trading fee goes straight, all of it, to the liquidity providers. And on pulsex, you do have that 0.06% burn fee. So I'm going to talk about, like wash trading. Small scammy new projects will create the liquidity for their pairs, and they have all the tokens, so they can just trade a lot and make it look like there's a lot of volume. So even on, I think probably most of us know, on centralized exchanges, they're not super transparent. A lot of the sketchier ones, probably not Coinbase or like Gemini, Kraken, but it's hard to really know what goes on behind the scenes in their closed databases. So the volumes you see on crypto, while they do go up and down, and that's probably reflective of some true volume, we don't really know what the volume is. So definitely not on centralized exchanges, at least some of them. And even on decentralized exchanges, you would think it's all on chain, but it's kind of a gray area where some volume is just pointless wash trading just to get stats and stuff like that. So I'm going to get into some of that. I mean, I basically just did the whole damn video. Shit. Maybe I should just finish with this. But I'm going to collect my thoughts a little bit and play a song that premiered yesterday. I'm going to play a little bit of it. It's by Jay Everything. Jay space everything. And this song is called TYRH. Sorry, the audio is not going to be that great because I'm just hooking it off my laptop.
Yeah. Give thanks to the God that we all ate. TYRH. Hex flexing like all day. Yes. Best investment went all in. Whoa. Yeah. And staking we ballin'. Cop hexing, what's next? Stake stacks to the max. 4 5s and relax. Future me giving thanks. Lil Speed climb the ranks. Unstaking, restaking 80%. Only my shit, I ain't paying no rent. Feel like a boss on the way to the bank.
So that's on YouTube. He might go by something else on Twitter, but that's definitely on YouTube. Maybe he links to his Twitter from his YouTube. So yeah, basically, and what the pulsex. Now other exchanges have similar like fee burning mechanism like Pancake and um, QuickSwap. It's a little different because in QuickSwap they just buy tokens off the market and give them to the stakers, but it's the same token that's inflating to pay the LPs. So it's not a two token model like that. It's not a deflationary token, but still, it's still similar because if you're wash trading, even if it's a valueless token, to get those high volumes, the exchange will continually be getting the tokens and selling them. So if the scam project or whatever put up like something in ETH, but they have no risk of losing the ETH because they have all the tokens at the start at least. So no one can sell and extract their ETH, and the other token was just some shit token they made in 5 minutes with a shitty picture of a bunny on it. I don't know. But so if they do that, I mean, if they do it like two scam tokens that are both worth nothing, but as long as they're tied to something that is worth something, which they kind of have to be like traded. So to get any volume, or else their price is pretty much just gonna be zero. So if they link it to USDC or ETH, they can't lose. But even if they're just trading among themselves, so they're getting the LP fee, but that 0.06 is going to the exchange, which will continually sell the tokens and extract that USDC or ETH or whatever, and burn it. So, which is not the case on Uniswap. Of course, Uniswap has the high gas fees, so maybe there's less of that. But you could make a like $1 million token and just do some wash trading, and gain some hype, the initial hype, and then you could rug pull and remove all the liquidity, since you were pretty much all the liquidity. Even if people that bought all sold, the price, they would just be right back where they started, plus the LP fees from the people that weren't them. And then they could rug pull. And that's, to me, that is what is I consider to be a classic rug pull. So, yeah. Like rug pulls can be like the founders, like everyone knows the founders have tokens and they just sell it all. But if they're the liquidity, they literally pull the rug of liquidity. So that's like the most cut and dry rug pull is like the tokens were never distributed properly. They weren't there. No decentralization or very little decentralization of token distribution can lead to rug pulls, especially if all the liquidity is from the founders, which is hard to prove sometimes. So will pulsex prevent rug pulls? No, but I think it'll prevent this like wash trading, like build fake hype and fake volume and stuff like that. So pretty simple video today. If you have any questions, share your thoughts with the people that watch this channel. Thank you very much. And we've had a rough week. I believe it's been about a rough week for crypto in general. But it's still, I'm hanging in there. I'm not too worried. So, yeah. And, you know, I went through 2018 and 19, so. I hope you like the natural lighting. My last video was at like 1 a.m. and I was kind of just like, ugh. So figured I'd come to you with a more upfront, straight up thing. So is there anything else I want to leave you with? There's the rug pulls, wash trading. Yeah, and even if like there's no incentive, LP incentive token for these scam projects, anyone can list on pulsex. I've heard even big YouTubers say, oh, it's a really big step when a project gets listed on Uniswap. What? I mean, you can get listed on the Uniswap front end, but anyone can make a contract and put it on Uniswap, and anyone can trade with that on the Uniswap front end by pasting in the contract. I mean, it won't, if you search for it, it won't be there, but if you paste in the contract, it will be. So that's a common misconception. So anyone can put liquidity on pulsex, but yeah, I mean, no one's really gonna know about it because it's not gonna be on the front end. Maybe bots will be trolling and playing their games and that kind of shit. That's not gonna go away. But at least the PLSX holders will be getting a benefit from that burn if there are some like shady things going on. So with that, see you next time.
You always gotta get thanks. Attitude of gratitude is natural for execute. Hex flexing off next to him. After every dip we ascend, up into the right be the trend. By design swap gratification delays. Sticking letter got me heavily paid. Making cheddar every step of the way. Haters tell them it's a scam. They just jealous they ain't getting